Here today with tournament kayak angler Kristine Fischer. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Chad.
I'll tell you, one of the things that I am most interested in is how people can organize all their gear into a kayak and be out there pretty much self-sufficient for the day.
Let's start with the most important tool for an angler, your rod.
Yeah.
So my boat, the Hobie Pro Angler 14, has horizontal rod storage, and that keeps the rods out of the way. You don't get them caught in anything.
Is this pretty common that most of them have rod storage on the sides?
It's not. There are only a few fishing models out there that have that horizontal rod storage.
What would you do if you didn't have those particular compartments? How would you store your rods?
A lot of kayakers, we need a way to transport our gear, and we'll have some sort of this is essentially a glorified milk crate.
Yeah.
As you can see. A lot of kayakers will mount rod holders on the back of them.
Okay.
With zip ties. Mine comes built in with a couple of rod storage here, so I like having them behind me. So any boat that you have, you can find something that works for you.
Okay. Where do you keep your tackle in here?
Couple different places. So as you can see, this is my terminal tackle go-to back here. So all my hard baits, topwaters, crankbaits, all terminal stuff goes here. My plastic situation, like I said, right now I'm pretty light, but under the seat, you see there's a lot of clearance there.
Yeah.
All of my soft plastics, like tubes, Senkos, stick baits, big worms, finesse baits, I have a designated plastic tub for that. And I can fit two of those, one here and one here under my seat. Usually when I'm fishing, I have a good idea of what plastics I'm gonna be using the most of. And most kayaks on the market have some sort of a...
That's your day box.
Yeah, like a square hatch there.
Yeah.
And so baits that I'm using the most of, I'm putting right there, so it's right in front of me. I'm not digging for them, and they're easily accessible.
Where do you keep your net, and do you net it left-handed? How do you go about doing that?
Well, I reel left-handed.
Okay.
So if you think about that, my net always sits right here on my front hatch. And I kind of almost set it underneath my A-trail here.
Okay.
That way when I'm fishing, my rod's always in my right hand because I reel with my left on everything.
Okay.
I'm able to, once I get the fish to the boat, I'm able to just very quickly reach right here. And most of my fish are landing on this side of my kayak.
This is just growing like crazy, and it's going to keep growing. Because one, it's so much fun, it's easy to get into, and it don't matter where you live in the state of Kentucky, you can find a place to be on the water fishing in a kayak, probably within 3-4 miles of your house.
Absolutely, yeah.